Hi Libra, and welcome to your monthly predictions reading. If you are watching this, you are most likely a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or someone who has strong Libra placements in their chart. If you are not a Libra and you are here cross-watching, you're more than welcome to stay. I just need you to know that I'm a very honest reader, so consider this your warning. You may hear or see something that you do not like. So let's get into it. In today's reading, we're doing a general predictions for the month of December, having a quick look at what you can expect by pulling cards around the main themes that you'll experience under this sign in the month of December. I'll be clarifying with tarot and we'll get some advice as well. Now, because I missed my monthly love predictions readings last month, I'm going to do a brief check-in in this reading, so stay tuned for the last couple of minutes where we'll have a look at what you can expect in love as well. But I do want to do a more in-depth love check-in reading in the middle of the month, so if you would like to be a part of that, make sure you subscribe to stay informed. So Spirit, what is happening for Libra in the middle of December? We have anxiety coming out for you, sweets. What is happening for Libra in the month of December? What is, oh, actually, sorry. I'm actually pulling cards from 3 different decks, so I just forgot myself there. Let's get back into it. What is another major theme for Libra in the month of December? Okay. We have citrine quartz in the upright position. The back of the deck is obsidian snowflake. Interesting. And even though I did shuffle it, at the back of your first deck, we have the thinking man reversed. Obsidian snowflake. Interesting. What is the last major theme for Libra in the month of December? The 18th, 19th of December could be significant for you. What is a major theme? Maybe the 23rd as well with citrine quartz. What is happening for Libra? Okay. We have geomagnetic storm coming out as your last theme. And at the back of this deck, we have geocentric model. Okay. All right. I feel like overall you might need to be aware of overthinking and anxiousness, especially if that's something that you already know that you struggle with. It could be getting the best of you in December. There is a feeling here of trying to put a thought to rest. So your anxiety is actually trying to tell you something is important to you and you should be talking about it, or you should be trying to find a way to communicate this problem, or to at least address this recurring thought. But on top of that, with obsidian here, it feels like Spirit is asking for you to protect yourself and to protect certain relationships. There is a feeling of healing a relationship, but in order to do that, you may need to confront something, or you may need to kind of consider how an external energy is impacting that relationship. I do see you trying to focus on bringing more balance. Some of you are focusing more on your diet in December, or you're just trying to kind of balance out your lifestyle in general. But with geocentric model here, I also think that you're trying to find like the best possible outcome for yourself in December. Something seems to be lining up and you're considering how to move forward, but you need to make sure that the plans that you're making and the steps that you're taking align with the best possible outcome. This feels like travel is involved, or it feels like the goal here is to kind of make the most out of something that you're being given in December. And in order to do that, it feels like you have to kind of consider the steps that you're taking as this year wraps up. So let's start by having a look at your first theme. Why is anxiety here for Libra? Why have they got the anxiety card? We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. Why is the anxiety card here, Spirit, for Libra in the month of December? We have the Knight of Cups in the reverse position. Why is the anxiety card here? We have the Page of Cups in the reverse position. So it is a case of who hurt you, because we have 3 court cards here, Libra. So people around you are giving you anxiety. Your relationship to people around you are giving you anxiety. Some of you are comparing yourself to someone and you feel like you're not doing as well as they are. This feels like someone who you put on a bit of a pedestal. They are like the epitome of like attractive, successful. But for others of you, you're not personally where you wish you were. You feel like you could be doing more. You feel like you should be doing more. There is a feeling of insecurity here with the King of Pentacles reverse. Some of you are feeling this way because somebody has kind of shown you that they're more self-absorbed than they are interested in kind of progressing something with you. A King of Pentacles reversed can feel like a very selfish energy of someone feeding resources into themselves instead of trying to build something with you. And that could be contributing towards the anxiousness as well. But it's not the only issue, because we have 2 other court cards here, and those 2 are cups. Let me see what we got at the back of the deck. The Ace of Wands reversed. Yeah, you're overthinking something that feels like a lack of like a cancelled plan or a false start or something that is losing its spark. I also think with the Knight of Cups reversed that a lot of this anxiousness throughout December is contributing towards your ideas of how a relationship should be moving forward. It feels like you aren't getting what you want from them in terms of they're not being honest with you as far as you think with their feelings. Their actions have changed, or their romantic intentions seem to be elsewhere. But I think that with the Knight of Cups reversed, another thing that's creating anxiety is you in general building and working on partnerships that are meaningful. You may be in separation from someone, or you may be thinking of like how a relationship dynamic is not ideal right now, to the point where it's an overthinking energy. There doesn't seem to be a lot of communication here. It just seems to be a feeling of being blocked and separated, especially with the Page of Cups reversed. It almost makes me think that you are expecting an apology, or you're waiting for them to kind of make things better with you. You're waiting for them to kind of bridge that gap. So is there anything else you can tell Libra about this theme? What is the truth of this situation that they are anxious about? What is the truth of this situation? So the truth is the Hierophant. Interesting. What is the truth of the situation? We have the Four of Swords, and we also have the Father of Pentacles again. I feel like this person cares, but I think that they have to focus on other things in December instead of feeding all their energy into you. So I do see things getting better with this person, because the Eight of Cups reverse tells me that even though it may look like you're separated, there is a feeling of coming back. I think that what's happening over here is a feeling of insecurity will be resolved with time, but there does seem to be a period of stagnancy with the Four of Swords, in which you're both needing to just kind of heal or recoup, rejuvenate, rest, and just focus on each yourselves respectively. So I think the Four of Swords is also indicating a period of healing for some of you. For the Hierophant to be here, it feels like things are changing for the better. It feels like we're gaining wisdom from this situation. We're learning more about what we actually need. And I think you need this temporary separation. I do think it is temporary for the Eight of Cups to be here reversed. So Spirit, what is the advice in this theme for Libra? Got two advice cards. We have the Father of Cups and the High Priestess. Just focus on how you feel and stay true to how you feel. Make sure you're not confusing anxiety with intuition or intuition with anxiety. Ground yourself, be patient, and be receptive. This doesn't mean chase. This doesn't mean distract yourself to the point where you're trying to numb yourself. There is a strong energy here of feeling, especially with the Father of Cups. The Father of Cups is very in control of their emotions, and Spirit is almost saying that that needs to be your approach as well, discerning, deciphering, and controlling your emotions so that you're not taking action or accidentally saying or doing something from a temporary feeling. a feeling that can easily dissipate with time. So it almost feels like you need to give yourself time to understand how you truly feel in this situation. And you also need to give yourself time to connect to your intuition rather than your anxiousness. It's easier said than done. This doesn't have to be a completely passive and isolating act. You can do that with the support of other loving, caring people. You can do that with the support of those around you. You don't have to isolate yourself and make yourself feel even more crazy. But I do think with the High Priestess here, you need to be careful about what you say and who you get advice from if you are getting advice in an anxious state, because you are more than likely to receive advice for that anxiousness rather than the actual situation and the truth of the situation. And that's why I think we have the Hermit card reversed at the back of the deck. Just be careful who you get advice from while you're in this anxious episode. So that's what I'm seeing with that anxiety. Let's have a look at citrine quartz next. Spirit, what can Libra expect with this citrine quartz theme? What can Libra expect with this citrine quartz theme? We have the King of Cups coming out for you again, this time upright. What can Libra expect with this citrine quartz theme? We also have the Page of Pentacles reversed. What can Libra expect with this citrine quartz theme? We have the World card reversed, and at the back of the deck we have the Three of Pentacles upright. So I do feel like this theme is about you working with the right people and trying to get the right actions in place for your progression. So people may be able to help you with that. I'm seeing group work and sort of an intimate setting of you collaborating with a few other people in order to get closer to your goals. I'm seeing you spending a lot of time with key people to get closer to your goals. And a lot of this is stemming from the idea that you are underskilled in order to progress in the way that you want to. So you may even be trying to get more practical help and more kind of experience from somebody else in December. This goal feels like something that's really important to you. It feels like something that you are feeling called to do, something that you've been inspired to do. It also feels like you trying to put an end to something that you've felt stuck in for a long time. You're seeing this as your way out, and you're hoping that it gives you the opportunity to transform your situation. There is a dreamer sort of energy about this theme. It's almost like you're just trying to kind of get these building blocks in place to kind of work towards a bigger dream that you have in mind. And in order to do that, you're realizing that there is a lot more to be gained and learned from in terms of experience. Is there anything else that Libra needs to know about this citrine quartz theme? They're showing me the Daughter of Swords. So it's a card of being inquisitive and curious. And it feels like this may be about doing some research or just staying connected to online resources so that you're aware of opportunities that are available to you in this area of progression. I do think that this is about a lot of Googling, a lot of just sort of getting on the internet and looking things up, as well as being chatty and conversating with whoever you can about this, because I think you may get helpful advice from someone in a casual context just by, you know, saying, oh, look, I've recently picked up this and it's really exciting, but there's a lot to learn. You may find that the person you buy your coffee from every morning is actually very well versed in this and they can help you out with it. There's a strong feeling here of being open to receiving information from casual places. So is there any helpful advice you can offer, Libra, when it comes to this citrine quartz theme? Is there any helpful advice? We have the Four of Wands in the reverse position. We also have the Hanged Man at the back of the deck. So I feel like the advice here is to allow the situation to show you a way forward, because I'm seeing the Hanged Man as a change in perspective, like a fresh perspective. Your advice is to allow how you are feeling in this situation to really show you the best possible way forward. I do see you working on progression in the month of December, and I genuinely see that happening, but it also feels like this is kind of matched with a lot of introspection and a lot of moments to be able to just pause, sit still, and reflect. I do see the Hanged Man as you gaining wisdom and as you feeling more certain about where you want to go to next in your life. With the King of Cups here, your feelings for somebody or how you feel about this is what's going to guide you through the changes you want to take on board and the kind of things that you want to pursue in this area of your life. I think with the Four of Wands reversed, you have to even consider being open to moving and changing and relocating, like changing your address in order to progress. I see the Four of Wands reversed as you being open to a change in location and trying to find the opportunity to be out of your comfort zone a little bit and really test boundaries here. So that's what I'm seeing with the citrine quartz. We're really powering through this for y'all. Let me have a look at your third theme now with this geomagnetic storm. What is this theme about for Libra in the month of December? What is this geomagnetic storm energy about for Libra in the month of December? Okay, we have the Ace of Cups reversed. Excuse me. Oh, I've been awake for hours. I don't know why I'm yawning. And we also have the Four of Pentacles. What else can you tell Libra about this geomagnetic storm card? We have the Moon reversed. And we also have the Four of Swords reversed at the back of the deck. Let me just sit with this energy. I'll get some water. This is where I think you're trying to protect yourself, like that obsidian snowflake was talking about. A geomagnetic storm is a phenomenon that occurs mostly in space. As far as I know, you don't have it on Earth. Like, surely we would know about that. But it can be very volatile, especially if obviously there are metals. Usually this contributes to like asteroid showers as well, or things can just get really crazy and matter can start to transform and change right in front of your eyes. So I do feel like this is a chaotic energy in your month of December, and I feel like it's going to be overwhelming, but I also think that it depends on what you are focused on, because for the Ace of Cups to be reversed, there is a feeling here of being rejected or having an emotional opportunity become unavailable to you. And for the Four of Pentacles to follow quickly after, it's like you're going into protective mode. You're instantly trying to either cling to something or you're trying to protect yourself from the rejection of something. And you have to be aware of the fact that this Ace of Cups is reversed, so the focus should be on self. But I could see how you are accidentally going into a crisis mentality, and you may be focusing on the wrong thing in this situation. You may be looking at what isn't working rather than what all of this is trying to tell you. With the Moon reversed, I feel like there is confusion. I feel like you're not be able to kind of see clearly or think clearly, because it feels like someone is holding back, or there are still secrets, or you're really trying to read between the lines here. And there is a feeling of this eventually becoming clearer, but you have to hit a point where you accept that what you know is all that you can kind of have in this situation. It does feel like an inner problem. It feels like it's more of something that happens under the surface for you, something you're not going to share or open up with other people about. And it is something that you are concerned about throughout the month of December, because you're looking at the situation as, I need to protect myself. I have to try to fix this, but I don't know what to do. So I'm just going to hold on to what I currently have and hope it gets better. And I don't think that that's the best thing to do, because the Four of Pentacles, while it can feel comfortable, is a position in which we cannot thrive, we cannot grow. We're in a frugal crisis mentality. So is there any other information you can tell Libra about this theme? Ooh. Is there any other information you can tell Libra about this theme? We have the Father of Swords reversed. Is there anything else you can tell Libra? We have the Son of Pentacles, and at the back of the deck we have the Five of Wands. Comparison is the Thief of Joy with the Five of Wands there. You may be wanting something because other people want it as well, or another person kind of is making you think that, like, pride is also a part of this for some reason. With the Five of Wands being here, a matter of principle and being right is a part of the problem. And there's also this feeling of a lot of different energies making this even more complicated, like too many hands in the cookie jar type of vibes. With the Father of Swords reversed, you need to know that this is a situation in which there are certain things that are out of your control. For example, the free will of another person, and also the decisions and choices that other people make. You can't control that, you can't change that, you have to accept and be at peace with that. But with the Son of Pentacles, oh my gosh, so annoying. With the Son of Pentacles being here, it feels like this situation requires practical planning, a level of patience, but productivity. You need to consider that the best way to move forward is going to be you putting a plan in place for you, accepting that you can't choose or control what other people do, so you have to kind of just take care of number one in this situation. Sorry about him, he's so annoying. All right. What is the advice for Libra in this theme? What is the advice for Libra with this theme? We have Temperance. Yeah, that's a good card to pull, honestly. It feels very applicable to you in many different ways. Yoda, oi! It feels like this is more about inner union, inner peace, and trying to do what you can to balance your own energy out so that you're not burning too brightly in any one place, and trying to make sure that you are getting all your needs met in all the varied ways. You're a complex being, and depravity and prohibition aren't going to help these things go away. You have to find ways to supplement your needs if you aren't able to get them from specific places. So with that being said, let's have a look at your love life really quick in the month of December. What can you tell Libra about their love life in the month of December? Okay, we have the Nine of Cups coming out. What can you tell Libra about their love life? We have the Wheel of Fortune reversed. What else can you tell Libra? And we have the Eight of Cups upright. At the back of the deck, we have the King of Wands reversed. So I do see the King of Wands reversed as a change in plans. You may even feel like what was once burning really brightly and hot is now becoming cold. There may even need to be a restructuring in the way that you invest your energy, because what you once had planned to do is no longer available to you. So what I'm seeing is your ambitions may even shift and change. And it does feel like this has to do with the influence of someone that you're interested in, not being able to give you the attention and the validation that they once were able to. I see a lot of focus on self. I see a strong need to focus on building your confidence, but also a strong need to express yourself and find ways to express, any frustration you may have been experiencing in a specific area of your love life. With that progressing, I can see with the Wheel of Fortune reversed that one door is definitely feeling like it's closing in the month of December. It's going to feel like something that was once go is now slowing down. And the way that this is changing for you with the Wheel of Fortune reverse presenting is that you're trying to control the situation. You're trying to take control of the reins in a divine orchestrated sort of situation. And you're trying to make the impossible happen. And this is going to be very frustrating because you cannot force something to happen. You cannot force this to turn into an opportunity again. But the more that you focus on it, the more frustrated you will be. And you're going to be very focused on what isn't going forward rather than what is. With that being said, I can see with the Eight of Cups that you're eventually going to want to separate yourself from a situation that has become emotionally depleting. You're going to feel like you're in a situation in love that isn't getting better and is only going to kind of either get worse or stagnate. So I do see you walking away from a situation in December and trying to focus more on your happiness, your well-being, yourself. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Libra, when it comes to your month of December. I hope this was a helpful reading for you. I hope it did answer your questions or give you at least a lot of advice in order to navigate your challenges. If this didn't resonate 100%, you're more than welcome to look at your other signs. There may be messages for you there. Otherwise, I wish you a prosperous, abundant, happy, joyful, successful month ahead. Please look after your beautiful self, and I shall connect with you in another video. Bye.